What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're gonna be looking at a video from Anton. Y'all, this video is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. The way that this video is, I don't know what the fuck going on, but apparently Jazz is on some type of crusade or some shit. But I want y'all to look at this because the way that this turns out, I don't think I'm gonna be surprised. And keep in mind, this probably is gonna be a possibly an hour long video. But look at this.
That's kind of the role that men take on with whomever they marry. And you take on a father figure role, and you basically are sorting through all of the bullshit. And because y'all are extra promiscuous nowadays, it makes it 10 times worse because you now have to sort through all of that fucking drama and all of that trauma to try to fix the shit that a bunch of other people then already had you and broke you in. So it is a lot. It is a lot. And now y'all keep on adopting the philosophies and the ways of women that ain't even y'all. Y'all took up the mantle of this feminism shit with white women, and that ain't even y'all fault. Y'all keep on being finesse. Some of y'all got issues from being touched when y'all was little kids and stuff like that. That's not a race specific.
I've been touching little girls. Let's start there. What happened to grown men protecting young girls? Why do
You're not hearing me.
have
You're
so
not
much
hearing me,
trauma
baby.
when it
You're
comes
not
to
hearing me, baby girl.
what
You're
y'all
not
be
hearing,
doing?
you're not hearing me.
I mean, I hear you, baby, but I'm just saying we got to unpack it all. We're gonna unpack it.
So not even a minute in, she already then started off on the wrong foot. Ready to fucking malvolve instead of shutting the fuck up. This is the reason why. This is the reason why a lot of black men are saying fuck it.
You can't say one thing and then say you suffered from abuse and now that's why. Why are we being abused when we're kids? What's going on with these grown men, traumatizing these young girls?
Wait. But do you know that women tend to abuse
Yes, we
kids
know,
more
Q.
than
We
men?
know, baby. It's a problem. It's a problem on both sides, but we're talking about men right now. So all I'm saying.
Wait, it's a problem on both sides, but you want to just focus on the men part of it, but you don't want to focus on the female part of it. That's the problem. And that's the reason why, see, when men do get abused and it don't get talked about, this is the reason why. Because you have women like Jazz that don't think that men get abused, or she just want to focus solely on the women. Both men and women, both black men and women get abused. We're not gonna sit here and just focus on one aspect of it. We're gonna focus on all of it.
Saying is that yes, women have gone through a lot of traumas by way of men, and unfortunately, a lot of women didn't deal with those traumas. Unfortunately, because of the way this crazy ass world and this crazy ass country is set up, it was designed for us to do exactly what we're doing right now. When they see us doing this, it's like the plan worked. It worked in our favor because us going against each other has always been their goal. And so here we are, comparing ourselves to other races and this, that, and the third. All I'm saying is you have the right to speak on your experiences, right? There are things that black women do need to be accountable for. Them attitudes got to be in check, right? If you come across a good man, know how to turn that boss shit down. It's not cute. It's not sexy. It's okay to be soft, but understand that there are a lot of women who never had the opportunity to be soft. So it takes a lot of unlearning and relearning and all this and that. Same thing for men. They've been traumatized. Oh my God, they've been a target on their back since the beginning of time, right? So I'm just more about us being gentle with each other, holding ourselves accountable, and so we can avoid these bad experiences with one another. Because regardless of the experience that were not so good in my life with men, I would never generalize black men like that. I think y'all are great. No
But
black
yes,
man.
you're taking it personal, but we can't say that women don't generalize. How many times you say black men ain't shit?
Black men
But
do it.
also,
Black
Jazz, you
women
just
do it.
generalized
You
though.
shouldn't do it at all.
Jazz,
Y'all
you just
do it. It's
generalized
not
us.
cool.
You just said black men are great. I know me personally, I don't like participation trophies, right? Everything that I do, I don't. If somebody say black men are beautiful, right? That
Y'all
don't do nothing for
are.
me. That don't do nothing for me.
Okay. That
If they
don't
say
mean I
black
can't
men
say
are
it.
trash, that don't do nothing for me either because that's
Okay,
not me.
and him saying what he said about black women that act like that ain't doing nothing for them either. So
But
me saying I love black men and they're
that's a
great and they're
generalization.
beautiful
You said
doesn't
black men are
mean that
great.
it has to do anything.
She spoke for a minute or two, almost 2 minutes straight, and then say shit. Never mind.
For you. It's just a positive reinforcement. If you feel like that don't do nothing for me, well, I don't know what you
How you gonna talk shit and have trash in it?
need dump to. It's a compliment. I'm saying that I uplift
You're
you, I
sort of
respect
it's a
you. I
generalization
want
though.
to honor you.
Why do we get mad when people generalize?
Because have we not seen what generalizing black people in this country has done?
Like,
Oh, you know what? I'll pause because right, black people have always been treated fairly in this country, right?
no, I mean,
Well, I
that's
think
And that's because we were
generalizing
generalized,
is a
Val.
bit different from
And that's because we've
stereotyping.
been
I don't.
generalized. No, it's stereotypes that is very much so synonymous with the generalization. That's why there's always an assumption of how we act and behave towards certain people. So you can't say that. We've always been
I can
generalized.
agree that generalizing can lead to stereotyping, but generalizing something kind of leads to averages or implies average. What is the average behavior of a
thank
group of
you.
people?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
The
so
average
but that doesn't
behavior.
necessarily lead to stereotypes. It can if in the overuse of it, but generalization by itself is not necessarily indicative of negative
Stereotypes
They
stereotypes.
aren't even
generalized us
bad.
and said that we were less than human and couldn't experience pain. What did we do to earn that?
Stereotypes aren't bad inherently.
Hold on,
Stereotypes aren't bad inherently.
wait. Hold on,
Yeah,
give me
she
a
the
second. Give
whole
me a
topic.
second. Hold on,
I'm just saying, if we're
just
speaking
give me a
about
second. Just
generalized,
Wait, Jazz.
hold on.
I also I also wanted to say that jazz. Oh,
Hold on, Super.
Hold on, Sue. Where did you get all of this fucking trauma
because
from?
why is that?
You
How
have
am I being
never
dramatic?
hold on. You have never
So
personally
extra.
experienced any of this shit
It
before that
doesn't
you talk
matter.
about.
It
What do
doesn't
you
matter.
mean
Y'all
it
have
don't
to
matter?
stop being
No.
so dense.
And
You don't
the
have to
reason
be
the
physically there
reason
to
why it
experience
matters,
something.
Hey, Jazz,
the
you
reason
gotta let
why
me
it
finish. You gotta let
matters
me finish.
is because you can't talk about something that you ain't never experienced. So somebody had to put this in you. Somebody had to teach it to you. Somebody
What?
had to press it down into you.
What?
Somebody had to really, really do a head job on you
Why do I do this to myself?
for you for
Y'all too
every
dense.
single subject, to come back to less than, oh, we've been and we
I know you don't get
you
it.
have never experienced this shit. So somebody
You
had
don't
to
know what I've
train,
experienced.
somebody fucked your
Because,
head up, and somebody really did do a job
no,
on you
somebody did a
to
number on
put
your
this
brain
level
because
of
the
hate
fact that
in
you don't
you.
even understand
Listen,
how you can
this
still
is
be
what you really need to
impacted.
do.
Oh
Honestly,
my
no,
God, oh my God, oh my God.
you can't just over talk it when you don't like what somebody
You
is saying.
overtalk people all the time once you don't like something.
Jazz, you
Shut
have
up.
more talk time tonight than anybody.
Why is that?
You got it.
Combined.
Why is that?
Well, he said that she had more talk time than anybody on the panel. And she said, "Why is that?" That told me a lot. She don't give a fuck. She just want her opinion to be said and nobody else's. She only cares about her opinion. And this is the problem. You can't have an honest conversation with these type of people. You can't. That goes for black, white, Hispanic, anybody. You can't have conversations with people like this. Because people like this, they will run the damn whole conversation to the ground.
You got it.
Y'all ain't talking. Talk. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Talk.
Honest to God, like, I don't know who did this, who taught you all of this shit, and
Take
who
me out
told
of
you.
it. What do you mean? It's history.
But you just said you weren't
Stop it.
talking no more.
What you mean? Who taught me this? Is that why you don't want to learn anything because it makes you uncomfortable? It makes the truth makes you really uncomfortable about why we are where we are. It's the truth, and
I can see why she a baby mama. Because she don't shut the fuck up.
time. Nobody is sitting here lying. It ain't about trauma. It's called passion. But I understand you're a little dense when it comes to these conversations because you've assimilated to the white lie. We get it. We know it. Okay?
You
So
went
we
to a
don't need,
predominantly white school.
baby, you don't know where I went. Who the fuck do
That's
you
what
think
you
you talking
said. I'm
to?
just saying,
Don't
though.
say nothing that you don't
I
know
went
of.
to
You don't
a
know what
school
school
with
I went
one
to.
white person, and I
Girl,
do not
bye.
feel like a victim.
Don't talk to
You were
me.
in a privileged
You
neighborhood
don't know. You don't know
at
that.
a
What are you
privileged
talking
white
about?
school, and you hate white
Have you been
people. It's
looking at
so
my life?
weird. The
You,
experience that you talk about is how I should be
you,
talking.
girl, you don't know my life.
I'm just saying, but can we bring
You're
it
not
back
saying
to the
anything. You don't know
topic?
my
We know
life.
you're racist,
You,
Jazz. We know, girl. We
oh yeah,
know.
I'm
And if
racist. I'm
anybody is not
racist.
racist like you,
Right,
they're on the wrong
right. And
side
you're
of the
just as
fence.
real. And you're just as
We
real as
know.
the
Can
love
we
that
bring
you
it
have
back
for
to
your
the
white man.
topic?
Yeah, you're so real, just like
Because
the real
it's
love you
almost
have for
3
your husband,
hours
girl.
in,
Girl, I don't care. I don't
and
know
we've been
why you
talking
always.
about your feelings. Like, I'm
I don't
tired of talking
care.
about your
Oh
feelings,
well,
Jazz.
that's what it comes about.
And it's
That's what
always
it ends up
every
being.
panel the same
Sorry,
argument.
sorry, sorry, sorry that I'm here,
We
babe.
know you're
You can
racist.
leave. You can
White
leave.
folks bad.
You can leave.
Okay,
You
so look,
can leave.
You can leave. You don't have to listen to me. You can go
You hate
because
white
I'm
people, but
asked.
you were
Because
around white people your entire
just
life.
because
Make it
I
make
had to
sense.
tolerate
You
them
had the same
doesn't mean I.
opportunities as the people that you hate so
Girl,
bad.
stop
And when
it.
some
Just
of us
say
had to get it from the bottom, and we
you
know
ain't
a
got
white
shit from the
person wasn't the
bottom.
reason we was at the bottom.
Girl, listen. Having these conversations with a woman like you is just.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Melly, I'm gonna just say this. Molly, Molly, just on that, just let's do it again for Molly. Cause it don't make sense that Jazz is like this. Cause the rest of us ain't like this shit.
Just
No, it's not
it
with a woman like me. I'm not the only
no,
black
definitely with a
woman
woman like
that
you.
thinks like
You don't even
this.
like being black,
I
girl.
think your problem is you had a crush on a white boy that didn't like you back, and now you just hate white
Yeah,
folks.
that's exactly what
Like,
it
let's
was.
keep it a buck.
I had a crush on a white boy and he broke my
You
heart
went
and
to
now I
all
just
white
have to
school
it's not
predominantly, I'm sure.
it's not the systemic oppression though. It's not the things that are still
What
going on
systemic
today.
oppression does
It's not the
a
systemic
black person
there
from
was
a
just
middle
a
class,
need
upper middle class, and
there
a
was just a
predominantly white
neo
school face? You were privileged.
girl, you don't know me like that. You don't know what school I went to. Stop
This is
speaking
what
on my
you
name. You don't
said,
know shit, girl.
Jasmine.
Stay over there with that.
This is what you.
And this is the funny part of it. Cause you have people like Jazz that talk like this, but they grew up and went to school around a lot of white people. Cause think about it. Every Boule member has a white associated background, but they preach all this pro black shit, but yet none of them actually speak what they talk about. Are we starting to make sense now of it?
You said so. Yes, we are lost.
Because now you don't
Why
fucking
are
know
you
me
so
and you finna
racist
piss me off.
when
Chill the
you were
fuck
in
out.
white
You don't
environments?
know me.
let's go back to
Shut
the
the fuck
topic.
up talking to me, Molly.
Let's
You
go
don't know
back to
shit
the
about me.
topic. I'm gonna mute.
For
I'm gonna
real
mute
fucking
both
fact.
y'all. I'm gonna mute both of y'all. I'm gonna mute both.
No,
I
y'all be
mute both
letting
y'all. I
y'all be
mute.
letting this little bad witch ass bitch.
No, why you wait. Why
I can
you
say
mute?
whatever the fuck
Hold
I
on,
want to say.
wait a minute.
Guys,
No,
Wait,
fuck.
wait. No,
let's go back to the topic.
Why we muting Molly? Molly is not
No,
out
we
of pocket.
Because she
No,
just
hold
we
on.
had to mute them both. I'm a equal
Molly is
opportunist.
not out of pocket.
I'm
She's
an
been
equal
patient.
opportunist.
how the
She
fuck
has no. This is not. Nope. This is not fair. Because Molly didn't say she
you're
didn't call
now
her out of her name. She did not get out of pocket. She didn't raise her voice,
she
and she
called me
been
privilege.
patient.
Wait.
She haven't said anything.
How's she calling? Okay, so she calls you privileged. How is that offensive? If you grew up around a lot of white people, you grew up in a middle class household, and you were associated around a lot of white people, why are you so angry? I have a lot of white people that are subscribed to my channel, and I appreciate each and every one of them, just like I appreciate my black subscribers and my Hispanic subscribers. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to Scam Chan. Shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to Will. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. I have non-black, black. I have all different types of people that I'm associated around. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm oppressed or some shit like that. I'm not. I'm being shadow banned by YouTube, but that's because of my views on a lot of stuff, and also because I came after Miss Netta and Charles, and they said I was cyberbullying harassment, which I don't understand how, but yeah, but I'm not saying I'm oppressed. I'm associated with a lot of different people. I'm not just associated with black people. So people like this is like they talk about this black power, black all this stuff, and pro blackity this and pro blackity that. It's like this. First of all, us as black people, we don't have the necessary channels and stores and stuff or infrastructure to be like, okay, let's just only deal with our own. If you deal with your own people, that's gonna automatically cause you to be that's gonna make you be at a disadvantage, because while you only just appealing to a niche amount of people, other people have a wider range of different people. So it's just like when you try to seclude yourself from society and stuff like that, it's like you're only secluding you're only counting yourself out.
Anything all night, and I
She got
believe
banned.
that Molly should be able to say what she want to say.
She called me a
This is going down a wrong hole. Let's go back to the topic. I'm a
keep my name out
reel
your
it
mouth.
in,
Keep my name out.
I'm a reel it in.
Keep my name out your
I
mouth.
don't think
Molly
that-
didn't say
my name out
anything
your
that's
mouth.
out of pocket, and she's just speaking the truth.
Like I said,
Okay,
bitch.
so we gonna reel it back in, okay? Because I'm an equal opportunist. I'm muting both, but let's go back. But I think that what hit the actor said, nothing was wrong. I think that sometimes women should stop thinking it's personal, just in general, and look and see what can be changed. Like, because if you see women are doing this, women are doing that, and men are being vocal. Let's be honest, women have been vocal about men for years about how they ain't shit, how they broke, how they ain't 6 feet, how they got a small dick. And you don't see men reacting like this.
I want to hear Molly speak on
Now,
this subject.
now I'm gonna throw it to Molly so she can talk about the topic. But now that we have men speaking about why they don't like women of today, it's a problem. I think that women and men can just take the advice and learn from it. But if it doesn't apply, women and men shouldn't be triggered about what's being said. So that's
You want to know something crazy? Now that men are becoming more vocal about the things that we're going through and about the things that we don't like, you're starting to see a lot of women say, "I wish men would shut the fuck up," or men need to not have mics and all this stuff. So it's only benefit. So you only want people to have microphones when it benefits you, but when it doesn't benefit you, you don't want them to have a microphone and expose your ass. That's funny because from the way it looks to me, it's like you're just trying to have a market cap. You just trying to have a market. You want it to only pertain to you want it to only appeal in your favor, not in anybody else's favor. So the moment that it starts going out of your favor, oh, shut it down, this and that. That's funny to me.
That's what I think. But Molly, do you want to talk about the topic?
No, you can't tell. Q. No.
It's about
We
that
don't do this to anybody else. We're not gonna do it now. Molly, what would you like to say about the subject?
The topic. Mm-hmm.
About whatever you want to say.
I just think that instead of being offended, it's okay to listen to what people's experiences are. And if it's something that you need to work on personally, it's okay to do the work. They're not always wrong. We do know the representation of Black women is what it is. I don't know why we do things and we represent ourselves a certain way and then we get mad when we get called out on it. And I think that's dumb. And to say we need to have compassion for how certain men feel and then invalidate their whole entire experience to say, well, oh, well, you shouldn't be saying that because it's not something I want to hear. I think that it's counterproductive. And y'all can say what y'all want to say about who I'm with. I've dated black men. I've dated different types of men. Men are men at the end of the day. Sometimes there are some differences, yes. But I don't really, to
You
Anton's
never have
point,
nothing
I
nice to
think
say
that
about
was
black
like a
men.
him
Wait, Jazz, you
problem.
gotta let her finish, Jazz. You gotta let her finish.
You can't say that I don't say anything about black men when black men are constantly
Man,
complaining
super.
about what I say about them.
No, that's what I'm
That's your
saying.
opinion, though.
Wait,
Right,
Jazz, you gotta let her
But do
finish.
you understand, like, you are kind of the representation of what a lot of these black men talk about?
I got a fucked up hand and them and I want to clap. Damn, that shit hurt. Hey. Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We about to go here today.
And you don't
really.
see it. And this is a problem within the black community with black women. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. And if all types of men are saying, y'all are loud, y'all are ghetto, y'all don't listen, y'all have extremely high standards.
Yeah,
How is that?
I
How
don't
are they
really.
wrong for feeling that way?
Anybody can feel how they want to feel. How y'all feel about me and how I engage on this panel?
Why are
I
you
could
making it
really,
about you?
cause you just did. You just said that I'm the representation. So let's stay on
That means that you. Fuck it.
topic since you made it about me.
No, I don't want to
First
talk
of all,
about you though. I'm
but
just
you
saying,
just
how
said it,
can we
girl.
say
You
that
just
people
said that
aren't
I am the
experiencing black women
representation
a
of it.
certain way
You just said
and
I'm
then
the
be the exact
representation. So let me
everything of what
respond
they're
then. Weren't you
speaking
done?
about?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, since
Jasmine,
it's a
no, because somebody got to kind of step in and intervene and
well,
tell you
let it
that you
not be
talk
you
too
this
much
time.
and
Let
that you
it not
take
be you
over
this
the
time. And I'm gonna keep
panels.
talking. And I'm gonna keep
I'm sure
talking.
Robert
I want to know what Super gonna say. I really want to know what she gonna say.
I'm gonna keep
would like
talking.
to say
And I'm
Judge,
gonna keep
Well,
something
talking.
on
super
And I'm
this.
isn't
gonna keep
lying.
talking.
I'm
And I'm
sure
gonna
Miss
keep
Super would
talking.
like
What
to
you
say
stopping? I'm
something.
gonna keep talking. And I'm gonna
KLA,
keep
we know you'll
talking.
keep
And I'm
talking,
gonna keep
even though
talking.
you don't have
And
a
I'm gonna keep
panel to
talking.
invite us
When are
on.
you
You always
gonna
have to
shut
get on
up?
Super
When are
Anton's
you
done.
gonna
panel.
shut up? When are you gonna shut up?
When are you
Judge,
going to make a
When are you gonna
panel?
Judge,
When are
shut
you going to
up?
make a channel?
Okay, so
Cause
let's
why are
move
you
it
always
along.
on
Judge,
my neck, baby?
Let's
Stay
super
on
go.
Anton's balls where you love hanging out at. All right?
Judge,
You love
real
hanging
quick.
on Anton's balls. You've
Back
been
up
on his
off of me,
panels
baby.
longer than me. You
Back up
can't
off of
stop
me,
coming and
girl.
showing your face on his
Girl,
Monday
get a
night
life.
panels. You're
Get a
on his
life.
balls more than anybody up here.
Girl, you sat up here and said
Okay.
you are
You've been
obsessed
up
with
here
him
way
more than your
longer.
own husband.
You're
You
more
sat up here and
obsessed with him though, and you just don't want to express it.
said that you
Okay,
were
so
giving
super
Anti
is gonna
Daniels
You
talk,
can't you
y'all.
can't
$1,000 before you
stay
met your
off
own
of you
husband.
love
Y'all
being
want
up
super
And
here.
the
if
alley
Anton could
hoop.
let that shit slide,
Can we go? Can we
so
go?
if
Okay,
Anton
let's super
always let
go.
shit slide with you, it'd be boggling my mind.
You love it
It'd
on
I'm
the
be
just
boggling my
Anton
mind
Daniels
so
platform,
bad.
gonna
Judge, Judge,
say
you know what's
that
the
Ladies, let's get
some
off of
of the
Anton's
I am the
experiences
balls.
loud, the
that
ratchet
you
black
all
woman no
spoke
one wants to
Let's
be
to
around.
super.
kind of
I am the
prove
loud, ratchet black
or
woman no one
All
wants
right,
to be
Jazz.
around. Stay away.
Come on,
Jazz,
come on.
wait,
I'm ugly.
Jazz,
I'm
wait. Let's super go.
ratchet. I'm
You is
ghetto.
not ugly, girl.
I'm
Stop.
unruly.
Jazz,
Men
you know
hate
a
me.
lot of people on the panel won't may not be back on this panel for a long time, and you are
Yeah,
with respect, you are kind
because
of
She
like
started with
taking.
come on.
me.
Okay. Let's super go. Go ahead, super.
yeah, I was just gonna say some of the experiences that you spoke to, Jazz, earlier before everything kind of got chaotic. To me, it kind of justifies the idea that the experience with Black women would definitely be different. Which is the word that he said. I know that they said that he at first he said better, but he corrected himself and said that it would be different. If Black women have these experiences on average in general, then that would definitely say that the experience would be different. Yes, their expectations might be a little bit higher or whatever. That could be taken either way. If he's saying that it's easier to deal with them, and then he still ended up with a Black woman, so then there's that. So I don't know. I'm kind of going back to where we started, which is we shouldn't be taking it personal.
Here's the thing, though. See, the problem is it's the Western culture. Because some of them same women that might be overseas, when they get over here, they kind of adapt to what they see in America. It don't matter if you're black or white, because y'all know some white women doing the same thing. But since we talking about Black women, yeah, it's the Western culture. It's just like they've gotten away from that. In their mind, even catering to a man is a problem in some cases.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's like so
Right? It's
submissive.
like
is a
you
word now.
submitting. It's like, well, you
It's
think
like
I'm less than?
that's
You know what I
what
mean? When
that's
even the
what-
Bible says, you know what I'm saying, we all are supposed to be helpmates to each other, but that the thought of that is like they're losing something.
Yeah,
And I feel like most of our black women feel like it's too many options out here. That's why they are quick to want to leave from a situation.
Black.
You know, I can agree with that too. Because the way that it looks, there's a wider variety of men out here that are willing to deal with a lot of stuff. So you really can't argue with the fact that how it goes. But the fact of the matter is that jazz does technically represent a lot of the problems that a lot of black women have, especially with not getting picked. The reasons why they're not getting picked. Because if you really want to sit here and look at it, when Anton was trying to speak, she was interrupted. The moment that Molly started talking about what was going on, she didn't want to hear it. So it's always what I want. It's always I want to tell you what the fuck I feel, but I'm not gonna listen to shit what you about to say. And that's the problem with that's the problem. And for me, it's more the fact of this. You as a woman, you're supposed to be. You're supposed to want to find. You're supposed to want to listen to your man and what's going on. But a lot of women aren't going to do that. And that's the problem. But shout out to Anton, shout out to Molly, and shout out to Jazz, even though Jazz don't know when to shut the fuck up. But shout out to each and every one of them because they keep having these conversations on these panels, and it's actually quite entertaining, actually quite informational. But anyways, like, share, subscribe to channels, put the podcast, spot.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.